In the challenging landscape of mental health social work today, the journey for newly qualified professionals requires a blend of empathy, resilience, and the ability to apply their learning in real-life situations. In this short film, we meet a team of newly qualified social workers, supervisors, and other social work colleagues from an NHS mental health trust in London during a team-building exercise at Migrateful. We hear from newly qualified social workers, their more experienced colleagues, as well as refugees and asylum seekers, offering a mix of voices, perspectives, and aspirations. The ASYE programme has brought together social workers and the communities they aim to help. The day is also a celebration, a chance to bond and honour the spirit of social work. The insights shared by these professionals highlight the importance of support and guidance, showing the critical role of experienced mentors in nurturing new social workers. The year-long support of the ASYE programme helps build confidence, competence, and a deeper understanding of their impact on people's lives. The ASYE programme is not just about honing skills, it can be a transformative experience for new practitioners, fostering resilience, empathy, and a commitment to social justice.
We have just started an ASYE programme for newly qualified social workers, and today is about bringing the newly qualified social workers together, the assessors, other social workers within the organisation, and it's really an opportunity to bond but also to celebrate social work.
So, hello everyone, I am Liz Falarin, I'm Deputy Head of Social Work and Social Care at CNWL NHS Trust. I'm also an ASYE assessor, and the purpose of coming to Migrateful today is just to hear about the diverse experiences that people who have come to this country for asylum seeking have gone through.
You know, it's very difficult, even from women, because from one country to another country is different people. We don't know each other, we didn't sleep at night. I didn't want to remember.
It's reconnected to the heart of social work because we're here to really empower and promote the lived-in experiences and the rights and justice of individuals who happen to be on this British Isles.
We cook different foods, we enjoy together. I miss everything. You know, when I have a kid, I live with my neighbors. It's like family.
The people we look after are often the global majority. So it's really important that we're able to represent that in the people we employ and the people we support, and that they're able to show and model for people who perhaps might be more vulnerable, that actually they can both be supported in the right way, but they can also then think about perhaps a career in the health service, that they can think about opportunities, and that we can tailor the care around what their needs are.
Doing this has helped us not only understand more about the service users who we seek to empower, but also for the ASYEs, the newly qualified social workers, and the more experienced ASYE assessors to come together and bond, so which will hopefully aid them in their journey.
So this is their assessed year in practice, where they are supported by an experienced social worker.
Going from uni straight to full-time employment in such an intense role without having this year of support will cause so much burnout for other people, and I just don't think it's right to assume that we can make that jump without that additional support.
You know, like when you've just qualified, you don't have that confidence, you're not sure what you're doing, so having someone to just support you, guide you, reassure you, and just give you that extra confidence that, no, you're doing great, you're encouragement, giving that encouragement, that was really good for me when I just qualified. So enabling another person to do that, hoping the social career to develop, is really good for me.
Going forward, after the first initial meeting, we kind of sat down and developed my PDP, which is my personal development plan. We said, you know, this is what we want to do going forward. We want to have a certain amount of observations for your first 3 months, going on to your 6 months. So If there's anything I need from my ASYE assessor, I have his number, so he's always kind of available to speak to. But I think what I've done, what I've tried to do is I try to only reach out if needed, because I feel like as a newly qualified social worker, I want to build on my development skills and problem solving, and only to reach out if necessary. But obviously if I get stuck or if I need support, he's always there. So I think the support has really been good.
What's really interesting is that when you come into the ASYE and ASYE assessor role, it's actually an equitable situation in the sense that how you're both learning, you're both growing from each other, just from different angles.
It's refreshing my knowledge, but also revising my views, because sometimes when you're working long enough in profession, you could be very complacent, you could kind of go routinely with whatever you know already. It's giving you this fresh approach, and this is what probably keeps me going in this profession.
It gives me esteem because it makes me reflect on how can I continue to be a better social worker? How can I continue to ensure that I am au fait with all the relevant interventions and theories and practices that come? So it's almost like a two-way exchange.
It's not about that person sort of assessing their performance. It's about that person nurturing their development and identity as a social worker, so to speak.
You've gone from sitting in the classroom learning about theories to actually working with real life people sitting in front of you. So yeah, you do need that extra year of understanding that you're learning.
I would recommend it. I think it's positive, something that you should do as a social worker, and something that will help you develop going forward.
By the time I finish in June, I'll be able to know the procedure of work effectively, where I need to challenge, where I need to speak out, where I need to amend my practice in a professional way. I have learned it through ASYE. I would definitely recommend my colleague to do it. It's really, really good, because you don't know what you are missing if you don't do it. It's really, really impacting my practice.
Somebody.